Welcome everyone to Clay's Couch here. I'm your host, Clay D, the one and only, coming at you the best way that I know how. And I'm glad to be joined here tonight by the wonderful and lovely Miss Indy Felder, CEO of Beauties and
Hi.
Brains. Thank you.
Yes. Hello. Hello. Thanks for having me, Clay.
Definitely, Indy. Thank you. And I know you're a very busy woman, and I am glad to have you here on the virtual couch tonight. But
Yes.
one of the reasons why I'm glad to have you tonight because you have a major event coming up this Saturday in Raleigh. Why don't you tell the audience what you have going on?
Yes, everyone. So I am Indy Felder, the founder of Beauties with Brains. It's an empowerment organization I created back in 2017 to kind of just create a platform for individuals to congregate together, to be a reminder that we all go through things in life, right? So this year I wanted to add a business aspect to it and include the men. So we're having a huge expo on Saturday, March 12th, with the women's panel, a men's panel, vendor shopping, fine dining experience, selfie interactions, music, and just like a whole bunch of other stuff. So yeah, that's going down Saturday, and I'm super, super excited.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now tell us, Indy, for those who may not know or those who may have some questions, for those who are listening tonight, tell everyone what is Beauties and Brains and what it's all about, what it represents.
So yes, Beauties with Brains represents transformation, right?
Mhm.
Beauties with Brains is a reminder that you don't have to be a product of your environment. Beauties with Brains is a reminder that we all go through stuff in life, but we just have to grow through what we go through. We can't stay
Mhm.
complacent. We have to keep going, keep growing, keep thriving, keep shining, keep believing, keep hoping, keep wanting more. Exceeding our full expectations. That's what Beauties with Brains is all about. It's transformation. Hence why our logo is a butterfly, because a butterfly represents change, and that's what Beauties with Brains is all about.
Got it. And how long has Beauties and Brains been in operations, Indy, if you can tell us?
Um, yes, since 2017.
2017. And what made you start it? What was your inspiration behind it? Like what led you to just form this wonderful organization that obviously is a good platform for empowerment just for all women alike out there?
Yeah, so back in 2017, early 2017, I was sitting down one day and I thought to myself, like, all the time, so many people gravitate towards me and they just feel like speaking to me is such a safe place. They can trust me. Sometimes, a lot of times, these people don't know me from a can of paint, right? But it's
Right.
like the aura I give off, like they can trust, like trustworthy and genuineness and really caring for these people well-being. I said, what can I do to reach more people and change more lives and impact more lives without overwhelming myself, right? How can I make this bigger and better? So I said, and that's how I came up with the Beauties with Brains idea, where I can just bring us all together as a collective and we can all learn and feel and just, be there for each other with one platform. And that's how Beauties with Brains was birthed.
That's great. Now, obviously, this event coming up on Saturday is very big, and this is the third annual. Is that correct?
Or
Fourth. So, if so, this, what would you say, Indy, has been the biggest difference from each event that you've had over the time? Obviously, I know the last couple of years, COVID definitely kind of threw a monkey wrench in there, but just keeping that momentum going, I will say, first of all, kudos to you for maintaining the flow because I was at the 2019 event and it was excellent, especially when you had Ayana over there, Ayana Van Zandt over there. So that was real. That was a real good event. I was really
yeah,
just blown away. So everyone out there, this is definitely an event worth attending for sure. But just Andy, just from the first annual, the second, and the one back in 2019, the third to the fourth this year, what are the biggest differences or biggest gains or increases that you've seen from the event itself or to the partners, sponsorships, just all around?
Yeah, so definitely. So starting early on in 2017, I had zero sponsors, right? I had sponsors, product sponsors, but monetary sponsors, I didn't have any. To now I'm in 2022 and Rolls Royce has come on as a sponsor,
Wow.
right? So you see a huge change. Rolls Royce of Raleigh has come on as a partner for the event. So that was big. Also, the first initial event I didn't have any celebrities or keynote speakers, and I still sold out. The first event I ever did, I sold out without any celebrities, without any keynote speakers, without anything. And that event had 150 people. Then our next event had 350 people. Then the third event had 1,500 people. And this event is more of a, we have some heavy hitters, but the people that's going to be in the room are supposed to be in the room, and they'll be able to take away resources that they can actually go implement into their own businesses. So that's what we're trying to, accomplish this year. Like, we want you to feel good and leave inspired and empowered, but we also want you to leave with those tools that you can incorporate into your own brands.
Sure. I definitely got to ask, how in the heck did you land Rolls Royce as a sponsor? Because Rolls Royce, Lamborghini they don't advertise. So if you could just tell us, how did it all come about?
Hard work.
Yeah.
Consistency.
That's
Because this has been hard. This has not been easy, and this is not an easy task or easy job. But I feel like the partnership with Rolls Royce, they've seen the genuineness, they've seen the hard work, they've seen the work ethic, they've seen the content, they've seen the brand. The brand speaks for itself, and so seeing what they seen with the brand, and then meeting the personality behind the brand, I just felt like we were just able to lock in, and they feel as if my brand coincides with what they have going on with, trying to be more innovative. Both brands want to be more innovative, want to stay innovative, want to stay creative, want to stay, just on top of things in regards to branding and business on all ends of the aspect. So I think they noticed that, right? And so, like, even when we went to shoot, they're like, wow, like, you literally have a whole team, like 5 photographers, 3 videographers, a drone operator, someone to do the reels, a whole team. So when I do something, I do it the right way. I do it how it's supposed to be done. I don't like to cut corners, and they noticed that, and that's how we were able to lock that in.
Definitely. Those are goals. I think for anyone, those are goals. I would love to get Maserati.
Yes.
Sponsor me in any regard, or Lamborghini, especially that yellow SUV that they got going on. I don't know the exact model of it, but shoot. All kudos to you, Indy, on that, and your team for that hard work there. But if you could just tell, obviously you mentioned that there's going to be celebrities there and a bunch of other high profile individuals. Can you tell, for those, if you're able to share, or who exactly is going to be there? That's VIP, A-list.
Yes. So yes, absolutely. So first and foremost, we have the Megan Good.
Wow, you heard everyone, Megan Good.
Yes, Megan Good. We have Ty Lepley for Megan Good's co-star in Harlem, her new sitcom Harlem, that's on Netflix. Is it on Netflix or Amazon? I think Amazon.
I think it's on Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon. Yes. That's right. Her co-star on Amazon, Ty Lepley. He's one of the main guests in P-Valley.
Yes.
And then we also have Wallow 267 from the #1 podcast in the United States, $1 million worth of game. So, and then we have our other bunch of like wonderful panelists, like Courtney from My Dream Wedding on VH1. We have LaToya Evans, who owns her own PR firm. We have Nalu,
wonderful lady.
Who's dominating the real estate industry. We have Claire Summers of Fashion Bomb Daily. We have, Will. Will is a serial entrepreneur in the food and beverage industry, club industry, real estate industry. We have Corey Williams, who's a successful entrepreneur. We have Keys, who is a Grammy award-winning producer. We have the Crate brand NY. We have Cara. We just have so many heavy hitters on the panel, as well as our keynote celebrity speakers. Clay, this is literally the biggest.
Wow.
Let's call the thing. This is the biggest expo Raleigh has seen.
That's
Okay.
good. That's
Women's
big.
empowerment is amazing, and that's a corporation, right?
Yeah.
I'm doing this by myself,
Yeah.
right? So like women's empowerment is amazing, and I've attended women's empowerment, and it's such a great event,
Yes.
you
Been there
know. So
once.
just, but that's, you know, this is kind of on that level, you know. It's a smaller, intimate scale, of course, because we don't have that many venue options here that can hold
Yeah.
up to, can hold up to like arena or something, like at the, like Women Empowerment does it at the PNC Arena. I think it's PNC Arena.
Yeah, they don't have the PNC. I don't know if they're having it this year or not. I've seen no advertising, so I'm guessing it's not happening.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So yeah, they get, that's arena, so they could fill that up with huge amount of people. But yeah, like I said, so we are on the smaller scale when it comes to guest amount because we're limited to venues. But this is happening, and I'm just blessed, and I'm grateful, and I'm thankful to be able to bring something like this to the city.
That's wonderful for sure. And you've done this in Raleigh the last few times.
Yes.
Are there any plans to branch this out to future cities in the region next year, or to go down the road, like Atlanta or Nashville or DC or Miami?
Oh,
Or New York
absolutely. I
maybe?
do. I plan. We were actually planning an event in Miami, but because of COVID, we had to, postpone that, the planning of that. But yes, I plan to actually take this on the road, Miami, New York, Charlotte, LA, Atlanta, Dallas, just more so of a lot of the metropolitan cities, and really, start spreading the word. But this time around, even though the event is in Raleigh, we have events going on. We have people flying in from LA, New York, Atlanta, Charlotte, Dallas, Mississippi, Tennessee.
Amazing.
We have people flying from everywhere.
Wow, definitely. That's wonderful. That's for sure. And I definitely hope to do see this on the road in the next year or so. Even maybe if you decide to hold another event of this magnitude, or at least something very similar later on in 2022, because I definitely think your brand resonates with a lot of women and even men alike, which I'm sure that's why you're having the men's panel now and all that. So I definitely appreciate you doing that just from a male professional there, because obviously
Right.
you have a very good brand, you have a very good product and everything like that. But I think there's a lot of information, even from your branding with Beauties with Brains and everything that you do, that can even apply to men like myself as well. So I definitely appreciate you having a men's panel there, because I think, one, that's not just a good marketing tool or promotional tool, but I think that's just good for everyone in the building, or anyone who attends as well. Is speaking of the men's panel, are you looking to do more men oriented programming and such just down the road, and any future events or any future project that you endeavor on?
Yes, I would definitely say my future stuff, I want to keep the men included. I'm not going to say something just primarily men or primarily women, but I want to keep both men and women involved in all future events, because the feedback with the men was absolutely amazing. It was outstanding, and so I definitely want to keep that momentum going with having the men included in whatever we have, upcoming.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now, you mentioned, Indy, that you've done this all by yourself, and you've done this. This is your fourth time doing this. How do you manage, especially with your life and everything else that you have going on personally, professionally? How do you manage to pull off an event of this scale, just basically, and making it look, excuse my French, but easy, or at least simple? How
Yes.
do you do it? Because I just know from my end that planning events like what
Ooh,
I'm doing, it's it's not easy at all.
it's
You never
not. It's
sleep.
not. But I would definitely say you. I mean, look at me, Clay. You know how I'm normally looking. I look exhausted. Okay.
Yeah,
I am exhausted. But I would definitely say having a good team in place. You have to have a team. You have to learn to delegate stuff. You have to, just be at ease with delegating projects and tasks, so you won't overwhelm yourself. Write stuff down, check stuff off as you go.
yeah,
Sometimes, some days I'm like, I am so busy, I don't even know where to start.
right.
But again, just write stuff down, delegate stuff out, and that's like such a major help.
Wow, I bet. I bet. Now, just overall in general, as far as the programming goes and all, and I definitely seen that you even have a feature or a scholarship for the young ones. Can you tell the audience about that?
Yeah, so we did um a kind of like a competition where we wanted people to apply to receive a scholarship, where we wanted Beauties with Brains, we wanted to give back. We wanted to pour into another business or sow into another company, and that's what we did. So we'll choose the winner. I mean, we'll announce the winner at the actual event. So I'm very excited about that. I definitely want to always be a brand that's willing, a business that's willing to support and so important to other people. So
Definitely. And what are your goals for Beauties and Brains, even not just this event, but just overall for the organization in the next 1 to 2 years, 3 to 5 years? What's your long-term vision? You mentioned you want to have this annual event, or maybe even more than that, in different cities, but just overall under the umbrella of Beauties and Brains, what are the goals that you see short-term and long-term with everything?
yes, definitely. Other than taking the event on the road, I definitely want to create some sort of Mastermind Alliance, some sort of mentorship program where the website is set up where people can go sign up, and if they need that extra inspiration or extra, or just some advice, business advice, whatever it is, I want them to be able to go to utilize the Beauties with Brains brand and that website to be able to, contact me and stay in touch with me, and just be able to, like I said, just have them have that choice or that option to be a part of my mentorship program.
That's good. That's good. Now, within the program itself on Saturday, and for the ticket options that are still available and present out there, you have different options such as In My Bag, CEO, and VIP. If you could just walk through how each level benefits each attendee, just from each different level or not. If you could
Yes,
explain.
absolutely. So the $250 ticket, which is in my bag, correct? That's in my bag. Like I don't that's I'm so out of my brain,
That's
Clay.
all. It's all
But
good.
yeah, so in my bag ticket is a general admission ticket. It comes with access to the vendor shop and access to the actual event, and actual access to dinner.
Okay.
The 550 ticket, it comes with access to the event, access to vendor shopping, access to the welcome party we're having on Friday at the Selfie Museum and Crabtree. I love Selfie Museum and Crabtree Mall. And then it also comes with access to the breakfast panel Saturday morning. And access to the oh yeah, I said the actual event. So that's what that comes with. The millionaire in the making ticket comes with access to the welcome party, access to the breakfast panel, access to the actual event, access to the vendor shopping. It comes with the dinner experience, and it also comes with the VIP celebrity meet and greet with all the celebrity and all the panelists.
Wow, sounds like a great time, regardless of the level. But obviously, each tier provides you more exclusive access. So definitely, everyone check that out for sure. And just in the overall in general, well, if there is one, there's a lot of empowerment ladies out there in the biz, celebrities and the like. Is there anyone in particular that you kind of mold yourself off of, or is anyone that you're like, you know what, let me try that myself based upon any observation? Or do you have a direct mentor, or is there just anyone you just watch from afar and go, you know what, I'm gonna approach it that way, like she does or he does?
Yes, so but not anyone that I look at on social media or anyone in the event field, but I have like real life mentors who are in different industries, but are dominating their industries. And I totally look up to them about just like how they handle business, right? How they're so organized, and how they get these deals and they close these major deals, and just all of I have like like not saying, Instagram is real life, but I don't have anyone that I look on Instagram and I'm like, oh, I have people like I can physically touch and physically call on the phone or physically email, like, hey, business question or need advice or just live talk. And I actually have those people in my life who help keep me grounded and help set me up to make sure I succeed.
Definitely. It looks like you are well on the path to succeed in all. And
Yes.
that's about all the time we have here for tonight. But just tell everyone out there who's listening where they can go get a ticket and how they can follow you and Beauties of Brains, to follow you, the organization, and to even attend the event itself.
Yes. So everyone, you can follow me for live updates about the event on Instagram at Beauties, which is spelled BEAUTIES _with brains, BRAINS. You can also follow my personal page. I post updates on my stories all the time at Indie Felder, INDI Felder, FELDER, no spaces. You can also go to the website www.beauties, BEAUTIES withbrains.com.
Wonderful.
And get tickets, guys. It's more than, it's not just an event, it's an experience.
Yep, you heard that, everyone. It's an experience and definitely worth checking out. So everyone, definitely go follow Indy this evening while you can. Go follow Beauties of Brains and definitely buy a ticket before they run out and attend this weekend. Attend this weekend in Raleigh, and all the details are there. So definitely check it out. You will not regret it. But thank you, Indy, for joining us tonight. You always have a friend in me and a platform here on Clay's Couch in the future, and looking forward to next time we can do this.
All righty, perfect. Thank you so much. You have a good night. Bye, guys.
Indeed.
Hope to see you guys Saturday, March 12th. You too,
All
Clay.
right. See you then. Bye-bye.